Thank you, Ms. Saxena, for joining us on this call, and we really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule. And I think before we delve into the matter, I think it would be a nice idea to sort of introduce ourselves. Maybe I think we can request you to then maybe start with your introduction, and then we can sort of introduce ourselves as well.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I am Prerana Saxena. I'm the CEO of Theme Weavers Designs. Our company has been into wedding planning for now 12 years. We also very known for our design and decor, and also very strict structures and organization procedures that we follow. We met Shubham. It's actually a very interesting story which I want to share with everyone. We met Shubham because we were planning his wedding, and in the due course of our interactions, it happened that COVID came in, and Shubham sent me this product which is called SaniFit that he was doing, and I actually thought that's an amazing product for us because we are into the wedding business, and we deal with laborers and everyone on site. And for us to do a wedding during COVID times was a challenge. And we thought, how do we make sure that our teams are safe and no one goes back to the problem? Also, the extended teams, like the production managers, even the production teams are safe. So what we did is we asked Shubham to kind of send us about 100 bands, which would take care of our core team, because I was sure that I want to do a wedding in these times, but not go back with the disease. So the only thing which could save us, and just to mention, we were doing this at a resort property. So when you're doing it on a resort property, generally in smaller hotels in a destination, you have, you've got these sanitizers with pedal stands, and you could just place them and go about it. But for destination weddings, mostly all of us, especially the wedding planners, are doing these things on resort properties. So if you're on a resort property, it is impossible to have these stands everywhere. Also for the team when they're on the go, because it's a very fast-paced job to take out the sanitizer, then pour it, and then manage the sanitizer, and the work is difficult. So what happened with SaniFit? Let me take you through that. We had everyone strapped up with the SaniFits on their wrist, and every time they had an interaction with the third party, or they touched some other surface, they just dropped some of the sanitizer like this on the hand, rubbed it on the hand, and they were good to go. And the biggest and the best news which we got over and above doing a splendid event with all SOPs was there was not a single case post 15 days of quarantine. And I think that was only possible because we had partners like SaniFit who helped us in taking care of these SOPs and making sure that everyone went back healthy. There is also a message that I have for everyone. While I know we are very, very scared of the situation and what's happening around, right? But there is a balance actually we can draw that if you are in Siberia, what I tell everyone, then you will tug yourself because of you're scared of the cold for a month, but after a month you will come out and fight the cold. This is the same situation that we are in. COVID is an environment now which is not going anywhere for a year. Let's collaborate with partners like SaniFit and make sure that we still go to work and not get down with the disease. Thank you so much, everyone.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful story that you have all taken us all through. It was really good to see, and this is exactly what we are striving to achieve at TeslaAir. It was a lot of Shubham's idea and effort and persistence that we've come up with something, and we see it as a challenge. But again, a challenge is there because it needs to be solved, and this is exactly what we're trying to achieve at TeslaAir. That this is a challenge that no one was sort of. It was an unheard challenge. Nobody knew how we would go about it, but that's the human race, right? We are passionate about things. We want to do things. There are going to be obstacles like Corona. For sure, there are going to be lots of obstacles, but this is exactly what we want to do, that we want to take the challenge head on. We want to give solutions, And I'm really glad that it sort of helped you and your team. I mean, I had a lot of questions prepared for you, but I think just because you took us through this wonderful story of yours, I really don't see the need of asking you any questions. Maybe just to take a little feedback, we would also be interested to know. So I do understand what your expectations were. Um, would you then maybe try to tell us, or if you could maybe sort of maybe I can just share the question. So I understand your expectations, and I do understand um, that you had some challenges, operational challenges, so to say. And were we then able to fulfill your expectations? If yes, then what was, if on a scale of 1 to 100, how would you rate the expectations? Were they really promised, or were they fulfilled or not? So maybe on a scale of 1 to 100, if you could maybe give some number.
So I'll also tell you to how did we use it, so that the users understand, the viewers understand how was it used. So we used to strap it on in the morning, and it used to last us for the day. And when the team went back to rest for 3-4 hours in the middle, that's when they refilled it and they got it back on site. So while other bottles, what used to happen is, and we could keep like big bottles in the rooms which were refilling the sanitizers. Otherwise, what used to happen, the smaller bottles used to get over in a day, and then we had to buy more bottles.
Right.
So one more thing I thought is that here we also making it eco-friendly, because it's reusable.
Absolutely.
It's not that the plastic bottle has to be bought and thrown every time.
Exactly.
So I think
Exactly.
this is also one of the advantages which I discovered in the event while I was using it operationally. So I think operationally, I will rate it to say about at least 80 out of 100. Okay. Yeah. I have also mentioned to Shubham that, the refilling process, because maybe from where we are in the industry, if it can be made faster. I'm sure others will not have that challenge, but we are in a very fast-paced industry.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I totally understand.
so
Right.
if you guys can innovate and see how can that be
Right.
faster, be even better, because our teams are always like, they actually for 4 days they get only 4 hours to sleep every
Right.
day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're thinking of giving it to the laborers in the factory and the resort people,
Yeah.
so that I think everything was fabulous. uh, Refilling time, which was only once though, that's the only thing I had a feedback to Shubham, that we could look at maybe minimizing it. It was not much, it was still like
Right.
it got refilled in a minute,
Yeah.
but that's the only thing. If you ask me a feedback, that's the
Yeah.
only thing I thought,
Yeah.
that
Right.
if you can get to maybe 30 seconds or something, because I know Shubham, he's a visionary.
Yeah. Right.
He
Right.
always sees ahead. And
Right.
when I saw this product, that's how I fell in love. I said, oh my god, somebody could think of this kind of product.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I
Right.
I thought that I should be very, very genuine about the feedback and tell you that this was the only thing which was there. And I'm
Right.
sure the other
Right.
industries will not have a problem. It's only us who
Right.
always
Right.
on the rocket feet.
Right. Right. No, I would just maybe very quickly share a quote that we at TeslaAir believe in. It is by Bill Gates, and he says, "Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning." So we take it in a very sporting
No, no,
spirit,
I
and
am by
we.
no measure unhappy. No measure unhappy. Matlab, I
Right.
will not say that I am by any measure unhappy. I'm saying if there could be any one thing, I can say that it can be made better, is
Right.
just a time to refill it. Otherwise, I think I'm the biggest brand ambassador today, because I have benefited.
Right.
I have
Right.
benefited amazingly, and I'm also speaking to the hotels myself at times,
Right.
and telling them
Right.
about this product. Rather, my client was like, oh, you're so proud of it. So I was like, no,
Yeah.
I think
Right.
it's such a innovative product, that
Right. Right.
I actually gave a few of the bands to my clients also, for with whom we did the wedding. So I gave some bands as a gift to their teams also, so that they
Right.
can also experience it. And they run a tea business, so I thought, somewhere, if they like the product, they can also order more from you
Right.
guys, and they can
For sure.
benefit and you can benefit. So we grow,
Right. It's a
we help
win-win
grow the,
situation. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, we totally believe in all that. That's exactly right. So yeah, I think you've already answered all our questions. We really appreciate all the constructive feedback, the constructive criticism that you've given, and we've already made a note of
It's not
all these things. And we are definitely striving very, very hard to also work on these things. Um, yeah, I think all in all, before we end, uh, I would maybe just very quickly try to say who I am and maybe just give you a very short, quick introduction of who I am so that the audience also knows who I am. Yeah, basically, I'm Gunjan. I'm responsible for business development at TeslaAir. And this is exactly also what my story was. Shubham and we got to know about I got to know about SaniFit, about Tesla Air, and I saw the vision that Shubham sees, and I was instantly drawn. And I said, "This is what I mean." There can be N things that I have to do in life, but this is something that I have to do in life. I cannot just,
Mm.
I need to I need to get on this particular bus because this is something that is very close to my heart. So, with that said, we would like to thank you very, very much once again, Mrs. Saxena. We're very, very glad, and we would say, maybe just to end it on a very high, crazy note, like we always do. I would just like to say, I'd like to quote something also from Steve Jobs, whom we envision or whom we idolize. And that is so, being the richest people in the cemetery, it does not matter to us. What matters to us is that we go home every night when we go to sleep. We think to ourselves, we self reflect, and we can proudly say to ourselves that we have done a great job at what we're doing. So, this is exactly what we want to do. And I'm so glad to know from you that we have been in some way we have been able to accomplish our goal then.
Yes, absolutely. And I saw that vision, I saw the vision when Shivam shared, because our vision is also similar, that we always believe that whatever you do, you can do less, but do whatever
Do
you
the
do,
best.
do it well. Yeah,
Yeah,
with your all your heart. So I think that's how I think we got along. Shubhan and I got along, because that's the vision that even Team Weavers Designs has, and
right,
that's how we gelled well. And then I saw the merit in the product, and the first chance I got, I ordered from Shivam, and he
right,
did mention that there was a career challenge and all, but he overcame everything, and he made sure that the product reached us by the time of the event. So
right.
I think it was an amazing experience, and I'm looking forward for more weddings and using the product in other weddings as well, which will
That's
be
great.
starting in November now.
That's great. Awesome. We're looking forward to support you always, and we're also looking to support everyone out there. So we are open for all sorts of orders, and we're trying to solve the problem, and we'll definitely help everyone with the problem.
Yeah, I think the hotel
So
industry, like Shubham had mentioned, would be a great receiver of this, especially the resort properties
mhm,
where the venues are really big. The smaller hotels will not be so much benefited, because they can just place those pedal sanitizers. But
right,
resort properties, for sure, the staff needs this product.
right,
It's not even a choice.
right, right. Thank you so much for the
Thank
inputs.
you.
Appreciate it. It means a lot to us that we get all these inputs from you, and we do continue to serve everyone. So thank you once again, and
Thank
we
you.
wish you a wonderful day ahead. And last but not the least, I would have said stay safe, but you've already bought Sanifit, so you are doing your best to stay safe. So thank you so much.
Thank you. We're using in our daily life also. Like I have to go shopping right now, so I'm going to carry one and use it, because that's the best thing to do. You don't have to carry separate sanitizers.
Right. Okay, that's great. Wonderful to know. Thanks for all the time,
Thank
and
you.
take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Yes.
you.